Why was the woman who lived next to a clown not concerned when she heard a loud noise outside at night? She knew it was Jester Neighbor. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Friday. And welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I hope you're doing well tonight, everybody. And welcome in Stream Kyle is first in chat tonight, followed closely by Buddha Fingers. We've got Lucent Jelly and Chozo Brain. Thank you for the watch streak, Stream Kyle. 20 streams. Very appreciated. Thank you for that. Always clowning around. Oh, I feel like that's equal parts in reference to the joke and just in reference to me in general. Horrible timing, Chozo says. I'll be back in like half an hour. Hopefully, we'll still be here. Provided my internet doesn't give out or anything. It's looking a little weird on the desktop here. My little bitrate heart monitor is flatlining. Hopefully there aren't any serious problems for us. But let's try and get back into this game. Dark Souls 2. I've been playing this for a very long time, so we're really far along. I can't really say exactly how far or exactly what's going on because I don't know. I approach this like I try to do every game, extremely blind. So far, so good. I haven't had to look anything up or ask for any help. I have gotten I've gotten a little lost a few times, but nothing too terrible. I don't think I've ever been stuck for more than a night with this playthrough. Dark Souls 1, I had a lot harder time figuring stuff out in Dark Souls 1. But we could be approaching I feel like I'm in a point where credits could roll on just about any night, which I'm at level 147. We're at 111 hours into the playthrough. For the last several nights, I've felt like I am probably a little bit wildly overleveled. There's a couple things I want to do tonight. I found a boss, which is also very suspicious because I found a boss inside of a previous boss's arena, and that in itself is a piece of information that is very odd. I'm not entirely sure how to process. So I've got a boss to defeat. That's my main goal of the night. But I also want to do just a little bit of exploring because I have a couple lock stones that I haven't used. I'm scared to use them up and then not have them if I discover a new mechanism. But there's also like a ton of mechanisms in one particular part from a long time ago that I could go back and use some of these. So I want to do that. I also Do I even have this item? I want to try something with... I might not even have the... Well, maybe I don't even have the thing that I'm thinking about. Alright, well, let's not worry about that then. Where is... There's so much stuff in this game, I just have no idea what it does. And never will. And never will. And never will know. Are you over-leveled or were the bosses under-discovered? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know. Half of one, 6 dozen of the other. Hey, Pokemons, welcome in. Well, you haven't missed a whole lot. We've only been live for about 10 minutes. Basically, I was just recapping stuff I've already done. All you missed was the previously on Agent Frownie portion of the stream. Chapter 1 of 322. Oh no, what am I doing? I forgot which button is the run button. Oh. So that's what this is like. No! Well, that's some convenient timing. I see you there, Jelly. One moment. Excuse me a brief moment, everybody. Thank you for the coffee, Jelly. I've got coffee tonight. For those anticipating the return of the wheel, the Wheel of Scorchin, don't get too excited just yet. But I did write Triscuit crackers on my next shopping list, which are a vital element to the return of the wheel. So next time I pick up groceries, I'll be getting a fresh box of those. And then we'll see about repopulating and returning it. That's 322 parts just to chapter 1. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think that's how that must be interpreted. how to create your character. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. Because now I know that I'm permanently locked into starting myself off with the deprived characters in all future Souls games where that option exists. I haven't had coffee for so long I've forgotten how to operate a mug. Hope they put Dark Souls 3 on the Switch too. Hey, that would be wildly convenient for me. I won't hold my breath for it, but if they do, I'll buy it day one. I won't necessarily play it day one, but I'll buy it day one. I've got to be able to play in offline mode, though. Chapter 411. Where am I and how did I get here? Chapter 411, Part 1 of 796. To be fair, that sounds a lot more like my Dark Souls 1 playthrough than Dark Souls 2. I have made progress really quickly with Dark Souls 2, for the most part. This is gonna be close. Dead. Fast travel from the get-go is why. Yeah, but it took me a while to figure out I had fast travel. Didn't it? Did I discover the fast travel first night? I think at the end of the first night. I think I discovered it at the end of night 1. Night 1 was rough, right? Night 1 was rough. I couldn't find a weapon for like 4 hours. Hey, Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Making a few attempts at this boss. We're going to try this boss for a little while. I don't really expect to get it right away. Then I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, and then we'll come back and hopefully finish this boss before the stream ends. This boss is my main goal of the night. If I get this done, then I'll be really satisfied with the stream, regardless of whatever else happens. I have high hopes but low expectations for the Switch 2. We shall see. We shall see. I'm pretty pessimistic. Pessimistic isn't really the right word, because I'm gonna be happy with it, whatever it's like. It's just, the thing is, it's just, I don't ever need hardware upgrades, so it's something I don't need, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of fun with it. It'd be pretty difficult for me to not like it. Like, even if it's terrible, I probably won't care, because I probably won't notice, because all hardware is the same to me. No, I thought I was gonna sidestep that laser. Greg, welcome in. Won't be getting the upgrade right away. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't get it right at launch myself. Assuming it's available. The pattern for pretty much every new hardware has been that you've got to wait like 3 years before you can buy anything without having to pay a scalper, right? But, you know, assuming widespread availability, I still probably won't get it right away. It's never a good idea to buy something new at launch. I have a huge feeling it's going to be a portable PlayStation 4, Joseph says. No. I keep wasting drinks. I keep wasting drinks because I don't remember where the run button is. I've been playing this for almost 112 hours and I still don't know where the run button is. Wasting the sippy cup. All of my Sunny D. It sweeps from left to right. Could I have some space, please? quickly. No, I was doing well. Alright, that's our best attempt yet. You see how the grips hold the console now? Half my grips would come loose frequently, even with the lock feature. I never use the Switch in handheld mode. Pretty much ever. Mine pretty much lives in the dock. Let's go ahead and max out my HP before the next round. So it took me a long time, but I did figure out I probably do want to keep my distance from those curse fountains. I knew they were causing me heartache. I think I'm gonna die. I knew they were causing me heartache, but I thought that I could just deal with it and be okay. It's annoying. Oh, thank you for the watch streak, Greg. Thank you for the 5 streams. Sorry, it took me a moment. I read your comment when you shared that, and I was too laser focused on what you had to say. I didn't notice the context. Am I not wearing my... I am wearing this ring, and I'm still losing huge chunks of health. Wild. I think maybe this is a bad ring. Or maybe it's just an effect of this boss. Does extra health bar damage when you lose here. I really wish I could find a bonfire on the opposite side of this door. I hate going through this door every single time. I don't know what I was thinking. There was no way that was gonna break away. I don't know why I can't step around that beam. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, Frownie's trying hard when he pulls out his oversized slingshot. I do recall you saying something to the effect of, my favorite part of the playthrough is when Frownie's having a really hard time and he gets angry and says, "That's it. Time to break out the big guns," and immediately equips the weakest crossbow in the game. Who, me? That was in reference to those who may be curious. That was in reference to my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Pokemons would never dream of of spoiling a detail about the second game before I finished it. When it sweeps, it's just gonna hit me. I'm just gonna have to accept that that's my reality. I'm gonna get hit. What? How did that miss me? What is my reality? Where'd that roll come from? This is not a time for phantom inputs, please. Another roll. Ooh, I thought I was dead. Nice. Don't fire for a frown. Don't fire for a frownie while. Don't fire for a while, Frownie. You need to build your stamina back up. I'm really worried about him walking off the edge. I knew it was there. I started to say it before I fell. Oh no. That was my best attempt. That was my best attempt yet, and I had to lose it in the worst way. It's like I'm trying to fail. Oh, I knew the edge was close. I just didn't know it was that close. I thought I'd see it before I went off. Gravity 2 million, Frownie 0. One day I'll beat Gravity. You'll see. Gravity is the law. Obey the law. Oh, we have some raiders joining us. Very nice. Shoutouts to Rafnir. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Rafnir. Welcome all raiders. Hope Doom is treating you well. You just missed a tremendous blunder. I was doing great. I was doing great against this boss, and then I backed off a cliff. Excuse me, just a moment. I'm sorry to step away with raiders coming in, but I have something I have to address real quick. Give me one moment. Sorry, everything cascaded into a series of minor calamities. It should all be fine now. Thank you for standing by. Oh. Retreat. Don't get shot in the back. Oh, I really thought the boss was going to come for me that time. Oh, I'm going to get hit. And I'm going to die. Okay, not a very good attempt. Oh, interesting. I didn't know I'd found this ring. More likely to get item drops. I think I found that in the previous game, or an equivalent of it. I think the health restore from the Ring of Restoration is so gradual as to be useless, but I'm going to wear it for a moment anyway. It's been a while since I've tried it, so... But I think it's basically equivalent to wearing no ring, as I recall. It looked like the camera shook. Like something heavy happened nearby. But there's nothing out here. you're not gonna believe this, but I did honestly just have a moment of panic where I forgot which button raised my shield. That's like forgetting I used the joystick to walk. Oh! I need to escape. Oh no. I misread what was happening. So I saw one of these things, these loading screens. I tend to ignore these loading screens for the most part, because they just, I don't know, spoilers. They tell me stuff. They usually tell me stuff I don't want to know or don't care about. But I did see that one of them say something about it implied that there's a ring. It said there's a ring that lets you hear enemies' thoughts. And it implied, I don't remember the exact wording, but it implied that it could be useful for finding secrets. Why not? Why not just put that on? Let's just see. But I don't think I have the ring that it was talking about. That's why I was looking at my rings earlier. I was like, oh, if I have that ring, I should wander the map with that equipped for a while. But I don't think I have it. Whoop. There goes gravity sneaking up on me again. That overhead swing is brutal. Maybe a bit early for using that. do something that will let me hit you? That's what I thought the boss was doing earlier. When it killed me last attempt, I thought it was doing that move the fountains gesture. That's what when I said I misread. No, I did not press that button. The boss is refusing to use the laser beam this time. This is going so badly for me. Finally. That's really my only opportunity to attack. This is rough. Drink quick. Can you do another one of those, please? Victory! Let's go! Very nice. Very nice. I didn't expect to get this so early into the stream. It's not over because it's still smoky out there. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. It isn't over. But I'm gonna teleport out of here. Look at all those souls in my pocket. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta get out of here.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
I think I've made a mistake. Well, that was Dark Souls 2. Oh no. I had plans for more stuff to do. Victory, I guess. Hey, what up, John? Thank you for the GG. I think I said that I thought that there was a possibility that would be the final boss, but I didn't think that it would automatically end. Well, there remains some mysteries. There remains some mysteries for a future playthrough, I guess. Oh, that was pretty all right. That was pretty all right. I like Dark Souls 2 a lot. I thought that was a lot of fun. I think Dark Souls 2 is a fine game. I don't know. I don't understand why everyone hates it so much. I know people say that it's just that it's not that it's bad, but it's just weaker than the other games, but I don't know, I had fun. I wish I had backed away from that cutscene, but I didn't know it wasn't going to play one. The life gems break the game in a way, make things less challenging than the first game. I guess I used the life gems. I don't feel like I used them a ton, except for the poison boss. My strategy for the boss that was in a lake of poison was to spam life gems constantly. But the thing about that is it didn't even work. But yeah. Yeah, I can see how life gems can be a problem. If you want things to be maximum difficult. Especially. I like the game. Yeah, I liked it a lot. My biggest I think my biggest thing was that like so many of the bosses were just like big dudes in armor. I would have liked to fight more monsters and like more creative bosses. But to be fair, I started saying that a lot of the bosses are big dudes in armor. I mean, there was a giant rat. There was a was it a rat? Some kind of giant animal. There was a giant animal. There was a big spider. There was a scorpion lady. So there were a few monsters. I definitely had an easier time. I definitely had an easier time than the first one. Do you have a way to play Dark Souls 3? Not yet. We will play Dark Souls 3. Even if that means I have to buy a PlayStation 4 at some point just to play it. We will. But the next Souls game I do is going to be Demon Souls. Because I already have that one. I'm not going to play it right away. I like to have a long cooldown period between these games. Never played Demon Souls, but heard good things. Yeah, I don't know. I know it'll be different because it was the first one. But yeah, I really don't know anything about it. So that'll be it'll be fun. It'll be fun because I'm sure I'll get tripped up by everything being like kind of slightly off. Hey Derek, welcome in. Did you win? Did you win the game, son? I think I did, Derek. I think we did. We got a credit roll. I didn't actually. I feel kind of bad because I didn't actually want it to end yet. I had other plans. I had other stuff I wanted to do in the game yet. But I mean, I do intend to replay this game in a couple years. I plan to do... So this was the day one version, and I plan to do the Game of the Year version later on. So, like, so that will have, like, more content and be slightly different. So I'll get to go back for that. Hey, Teddy, welcome in. The DLC in this is better than any other they made. Right on. No details, anybody, please. We'll save all the specifics of it. I'll probably forget by the time I play it, but just to be safe. Is there a post-credit scene? Probably just going to kick me back to the start for New Game Plus, right? Pack your bags, Frownie. We're done here. It did. It did kind of say that, didn't it? Now I got to decide what to do for the rest of the night. We're only an hour in. Hang on, we're still in the game. I can still do stuff. All is not lost. Let's go. Alright, cool. There's still stuff to do. Beautiful.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at you.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead. Almost had me worried, really.
Chozo, welcome back. You missed a credit roll, Chozo. I defeated that boss and got the credits.
I'll be around if you make it back.
I had a feeling this would happen. That's the hilarious thing I was talking about yesterday. Oh. When you said that you knew something hilarious, I thought you were still talking about Crash Bandicoot.
Life is a journey, and every journey eventually leads to home. In a rush.
I know hilarious stuff about those games as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, I mean, like, I had other ideas for things I wanted to do. It all seems rather trivial now, though, on this side of the credits. But,
Bearer of the curse.
there's not a whole lot of logic to... I guess I'll just go around and talk to some of the characters and see...
You again?
Well, mostly the only thing mostly the big thing that I had planned was to use up some of my, lock stones. So, that probably seems rather trivial.
Thank you kindly.
My big plan for the night was to fight the bosses, was to fight the boss for a few times until I got burnt out, and then to go and use up my lock stones to see if I discovered anything cool with those, and then to go back and spend the rest of the night on the boss. I did not anticipate defeating it so quickly. I mean, I got close, so in the back of my mind, I did know it was a possibility, but...
Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it.
Well, I'm not gonna spend dozens of hours scouring for every single little thing in the game. I will wrap up here pretty soon with this one and move on to something else. I'll save those little bits I missed for the scholar version. But I should go spend my lock stones, even if they just are practical jokes at my expense. I should go and spend them. So that's how I'm gonna finish this out. Oh no, I can't get back up there. Which game do you like more, Dark Souls 1 or 2? I mean, it's really kind of hard to say. Like, Dark Souls 2 is fresher for me currently, so it kind of gets an edge because of that. But, I mean, Dark Souls 1, the overall playthrough, I think, was a lot more fun in Dark Souls 1, because I knew so much less about it, right? I made much more colossal errors in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2 was a lot easier for me. So, I guess I would have to say Dark Souls 1 is better. I feel a strong affection for Dark Souls 2. Particularly with, you know, because I finished it so recently. I feel a very strong affection for it. But I think the first one was a better time. don't even know what ADP is. Am I even going the way I don't even know if I'm going the way I think I'm going. I don't think I am. Hang on. Let me get to it. I gotta get to a bonfire. Can we tell you about the covenant in Majula that you were scared to enter? Well, I didn't enter any covenants. I did enter a covenant in Dark Souls 1. Begin Journey 2. Alright, so for New Game Plus. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe just hold off. Maybe just hold off because I still would rather not have anything that I don't want to know spoiled, and I don't want to open up. I don't want to open up the gates and then have a conversation start that leads into hearing about stuff I don't want to know about. Alright, there's two over there, there's one over here. There's one over here. I only have 2 lockstones, so... like... I don't know, just burn them, I guess. I'm really just wasting time at this point. Oh, did I choose well? Absolutely pointless. Stunningly pointless. And my last one was used for something even worse. Beautiful. I thought that there was always a chance. I thought there was always a chance that one of these might open up and give me access to a chest with a key. Because one of my continual problems, one of my continual issues of this playthrough is I found a billion locked doors and I never found any keys. There are locked doors all over this map. There are locked doors. There are locked doors all over this map. And I didn't figure out how to unlock a single one of them. It's crazy. All right, well, we have several projects that we worked on for a long while. That we could go back to at this point. Stuff I haven't picked up. We never finished Metal Storm. I haven't finished Punch Out. I haven't finished Jump King. I haven't finished Smash TV. Hey, Snake Eater, welcome in. Is this Dark Souls? This is Dark Souls 2, but we actually just finished it. We're actually finished up. I hit the credits just a moment ago, and then I just spent a couple moments kind of in denial about the playthrough being over. Give yourself an easy night if you want. You just beat Dark Souls 2. Um, well, why don't we stay on the PlayStation 3? How about you, do you want to tell me, Chozo, which of these Rayman games comes first? Is Origins or Legends the first game? Origins is first? How about we start Rayman Origins? That might be fun. Ignore all those other games I listed that I still have to finish. And I'll just start something new. I think we might start doing Jump King again next Friday, though. I think next Friday I'll bring Jump King back. We'll do it for at least the first part of the stream. But yeah, let me step away just a moment. We'll switch over. I guess I should. Back out of this. Dark Souls 2. What a time. So next Souls game I play is going to be Demon Souls. We'll do that. It'll be a long time down the road. I tend to take very long cooldown periods between these games, but once this one has rested sufficiently, we'll do Demon Souls next. And someday I'd like to play the Scholar version of this, and hopefully we can do the rest of the games even further down the road. But it'll be very slowly. This is like a decade-long project. Yeah, probably next year. We'll probably won't start Demon Souls until next year. Because I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I still want to play, and these games are fun, but they take a long time. They're big commitments. But yeah, let me go grab. Which one did you say is first? Origins. Let me go grab Rayman Origins, and we'll start that up. I'll be right back with you in just a couple minutes.